I mean, I thought Santa Fe was big enough, but so this is the beauty of comparing the car side by side. As far as the ride is concerned, Palisade absolutely. Welcome to Cars in Korea. I introduce newly released Genesis, Hyundai, and Kia cars. And the cars I have on my background today, as you saw from the thumbnail, is 2026 all-new Hyundai Palisade, as well as 2026 Hyundai all-new Santa Fe. This car has been out in the market for some time now. I think it's already been over a year here in Korea. Those of you guys watching the video right now, you probably already own or want to get a Santa Fe because you checked it out in person and you liked everything about it. But just like how it is with every single car lately in the market, there is always brand new cars coming out, and this all-new Palisade is no exception. I have been test driving this 2026 all-new Hyundai Palisade for the past week, putting over 300 kilometers, driving it as my daily, going to work, meetings, and places. I also have in-depth review of this car, pretty much everything there is for a car YouTuber to come up with. I have walk around, ASMR, in-depth review inside out, the test drive, you name it, I have it all. And I am actually coming up with this whole series of comparison video together with the Palisade against Ioniq 9. I have already finished that, it's already uploaded. Last but not least is this Santa Fe. And we all know that Santa Fe is younger brother of this bigger brother Palisade, but there certainly is a lot of common traits in between these two cars. And just quickly take a look around. There is everybody here with their trunk open, as you can see, enjoying the Sunday and Mother Nature to ourselves. So that's the reason why I decided to bring this Palisade over to this place. I have the trunks open together with Santa Fe as well. Just so you know, I actually got this car straight from Hyundai Motor Studio Hanam. It's one of the 4 motor studios here in Korea, next to Goyang, Seoul, Busan, and Hanam. And there is also this Chabak program that I rented this car out for. And there is whole Chabak package. There's a table, chair, projectors. You can play movies and everything. And they even give you a little meal box. So next time you're in Korea, you want to check out Hyundai cars and you're checking out the Hyundai Motor Studio, also look for this Chabak program because it's worth every single penny. It is about 25,000 Korean won, which is honestly a steal for 4 hours that you get to spend together with the car. Hence the review I am coming up with today. Once again, for every single detailed review of each car, I have plenty of videos of each car on the channel, not to mention about the Palisade, but I pretty much did the same thing with Santa Fe when it first came out. I even remember that day, to be honest. I really loved this color, which is earthy brass matte color, if I recall that right. There are just so many names and creative names that Hyundai is coming up with. So I have a very difficult time memorizing all the names, but I think I got that right. A little bit about this Palisade here. It is a fully loaded model, gasoline petrol model with 9-seater configuration, meaning it has 3 plus 3 plus 3 seat configuration. And that 9-seater might just only be available to Korean market or very few selected markets. So double check with your local dealership if you get this 9-seater. Mostly it will be the 7-seater having 2 plus 2 plus 3 seat configuration, having the captain seats on the second row seat, which you can also get a true legit massage seat. It is different from the ErgoMotion seats that we get on the first row seat, just so you know. And pretty much the same thing with Santa Fe, because there is also captain seats available for the Santa Fe, and there is also ErgoMotion seat on the driver's seat only. It's driver only for the Palisade as well. So there is the ErgoMotion seat for both of the cars, captain seats with massage seat on the second row seat, which is identical. Of course, the seat sizes and the shape is a little different, but the configuration wise, they are the same thing. So one of the many things and traits that these two cars share together. Speaking of which, there is also the powertrain. And this Santa Fe is currently a hybrid model with 1.6 turbo engine and a motor put together. And of course, there is the gasoline model available. There is no more diesel for Santa Fe. And unfortunately, Hyundai also discontinued diesel model on Palisade as well, leaving this car to have inline 4 2.5 turbo. So that is the only ICE internal combustion engine variation you can get. And there is the hybrid model, which is hooked up together with the 2.5 turbo as well as the hybrid motor and the battery. And it's actually the first time ever Hyundai gave us the 2.5 turbo together with hybrid. That hybrid model also gets what's called EV stay mode, which is going to be very different from the EV modes that we've been seeing throughout the traditional hybrid models that we've been getting thus far. All right, first and foremost, let's take a look at the exterior of Palisade right here. The same key fob that we've been seeing on all of the latest Hyundai cars, and it's in black. Black for internal combustion engine cars, light blue for Ioniq series and EV cars. The car is equipped with RSPA2, meaning you can pull the car in and out and also park the car remotely using the key fob, and it's the same thing for the Santa Fe as well. So quickly, let me show you the welcome ceremony, and I also have all sorts of variations of welcome ceremony that this all-new Palisade provides, which is now available with subscription model selected welcome ceremonies, just so you know. So you only get this one welcome ceremony as a standard ceremony. Should you wish to get more, you can actually get it on the Blue Link store. And this right here, again, same thing. It's the key fob for this Santa Fe, and we've seen it all too. The H logo on the front with the DRL as well as the turn signal. And all this thing is actually flicker you are seeing. It is solid light to human eyes, and with proper camera settings it is, but my camera is not picking it up. As we saw, this whole thing is actually the DRL daytime running light. There is the H logo, the Hyundai logo, as well as the LED headlamps, but right in the middle, running across, is that seamless horizon lamp connecting both of the lights together. Palisade also has it, but it's a little subtle, I would say. That was the DRL on the other side, and there are 5 DRLs for the Palisade. This is actually a part of bumper, just so you know. But it flows together with the DRL beautifully, doesn't it? But you're not gonna get this if you don't get the calligraphy trim. And if you get the Prestige trim, which is the lower trim than the calligraphy here in Korea, just so you know, the name could be different. But if you get that, you actually do get off-color matched bumper for the rear. There are some black portions at the bottom, and also where the number plates are, that portion is also black. I'll try to include the image. And I'm not really sure if that is Hyundai's way of saying that you should go with the calligraphy trim, but if that's what you go with, you're not gonna get the body color matched cladding nor bumper, just so you know. So that is the 5 DRL, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the headlights. And guess where the seamless horizon lamp is? I mean, we've seen it so many times, right? So it is actually this line right here. So this guy is actually the one that lights up, which is really hard to tell when everything is turned off, doesn't it? Check it out. So this guy right here, there we go. So that is the seamless horizon lamp connecting the DRLs on the right and left together, and when it's turned off, it's really subtle and very difficult to tell. So that is something that Hyundai has been doing a fabulous job with. It's not just this Palisade, but the predecessor as well. They've done the same beautiful job with hiding that turn signal on the front. When it was turned off, it just looked like a part of front grille. Another similarity is the active air flap at the bottom, but they are different sizes and they are shaped differently. That there is this extra design at the active air flap even for calligraphy trim. Once again, you don't get that on Prestige model. And this over here is the active air flap for Santa Fe. Kind of quite obvious, even when shut, people can actually tell that there is the active air flap right there. 1, 2, 3, so 6 sensors total on the front, as well as 1, 2, 3 sensors on the front as well. So that is the front design, and if you want to look at how they differ inside out, there is a walk around ASMR video on the channel, so feel free to check that out and make the reference over there and see for yourself what the differences are and which car is for you. And Palisade is currently slapped around in this multi-spoke wheels, 255, 50, 20, and a square setup. meaning same size all around. Let's go check this one out. And Santa Fe gets 255, 45, 20. So both of the cars actually get 20-inch wheels. Palisade has bigger tires. As far as the wheel size goes, they both are offered in 20-inch wheels at most. The wheel patterns and all, this is also a multi-spoke wheel for Santa Fe. Honestly speaking, I really love all the wheel designs that Hyundai Kia Genesis has recently given us. Both of the cars are quite rugged and there are a lot of straight lines found here and there on the exterior, but it is curved all throughout the vehicle as well. There is a great mix of straight lines and curvatures around the car found both on the outside and inside as well. So let's take a look at what's under the hood. The all-new Palisade, as I told you, gets 2.5 turbo inline 4, so the engine actually is sitting like that. We see the ignition coil right there, and pop this open. There we go. Oh, okay, well, let me just open it up right here. So that is the inline 4 engine 2.5 liter turbo. There will be a variation with the hybrid motor as well, and we can see that the engine bay is just humongous. There is no problem fitting whatever, but I don't want to give you false hope. I see the V6 or V8 even easily fitting inside this engine bay, don't you? But it is what it is for now. Inline 4 2.5 liter turbo. So let's go check out the Santa Fe. And Santa Fe has 1.6 liter turbo underneath the hood. Let's go check it out. Once again, for detailed interior review, please check out my earlier videos. And Santa Fe gets the guest lift, and that is quite surprising. I thought it was the Security, but again, gas lift. Expect to see something like this for the Palisade hybrid as well. And we'll see this high voltage, you know, it's written here, the high voltage wires. You don't want to touch anything when it comes to the hybrid motor related items unless you know precisely what you are doing. The rest of the car, this right here, 1.6 liter turbo, the intake and the hybrid motor system sitting on the right. And another difference, well, we could just kind of see it already. Let's actually go back. So this is the beauty of comparing the car side by side. There is the strut ring. It was first introduced on Elantra N, and that upgrades and adds extra rigidity on the suspension setup wise, whereas we don't see that with Santa Fe. So no strut ring found on Santa Fe. So looking at and comparing the engine bay of these two cars back to back, we easily see what the difference is. So let's go check out the side profile as well as the rear of the car. Once again, for a detailed look of each car, please refer to my earlier videos on the channel. There is my whole family resting behind Palisade right now, enjoying this chabak after all. I mean, it looks amazing, doesn't it? Just out in the mother nature like this. And we're not the only one. This place is actually known for this. You can see it all. Everybody is doing chabak. And if you have never camped before with your car, give it a try. It is worth experiencing at least once in your lifetime. I highly recommend that you give it a try. Like I told you, Santa Fe, as the very designer himself called it to be, this is the box. You see how rapidly and quickly it drops towards the end for Santa Fe? Whereas Santa Fe has that traditional SUV shape, not that SUV coupe that we are seeing lately in the market, but the traditional SUV shape. It is elongated due to the car's size being. It is the largest SUV from Hyundai family. It's even longer and bigger than its predecessor. Looking at that quarter glass alone, I mean, I thought Santa Fe was big enough, but take a look at that Palisades. Clearly, Palisade is much bigger and it's no comparison. However, the kicker here is that Santa Fe gets this unique feature never seen before, and yep, it is locked, but when you open it up, you can actually unlock it with the physical key. Then this becomes a handle. That way you can easily grab onto here and take a step here and easily climb up, reach over to the top of the vehicle just like so. Both of the cars get wide panoramic sunroof. And looking at the top, another good reason to have cars side by side, we can see both of the cars have wide panoramic sunroof, but They look nearly identical to me, don't they? The layout and where they're positioned is exactly the same. The second sunroof does not tilt nor open up. It's only the shade that covers and gets uncovered. It's only the first row's wide sunroof that will tilt and open up. And that's also the same case for Palisade as well. So towards the rear, the differences are even more evident, that box shape rapidly dropping, and thanks to that, it provides massive trunk space in the back given its size. So simply Palisade being bigger, it provides more trunk space and wider space. However, had Palisade gotten same trunk shape like Santa Fe's, then the trunk space would have been even more bigger than it already is providing. I will give you some clean B-rolls of interior shots that I took with Santa Fe together with Palisade. It is just fully loaded up with the camping gear that I showed you. Did a little bit of chabak here today, absolute blast, and it is no surprise that Hyundai decided to go with Santa Fe for this urban city family SUV that can also go places with the H-Track, the all-wheel drive for Hyundai. And I did also test out the H-Track numerous times, including the snow condition with Palisade H-Track, and the car can perform. You don't need to worry a thing. So long as you have the right adequate tire, the car's got you covered 24/7. All year, all seasons throughout. So taking a look at the trunk here, and let's take a look at the Palisades as well. It's gonna be a bit packed and a bit filthy because we are getting ready to go home, but you can see how spacious it is in the trunk, just like so. I will give you and insert some clean B-rolls for the trunk as well. So let's get going. We had so much fun together spending the afternoon, the weekend afternoon together as a family here at a park, and your Palisade, your Santa Fe got you covered. So which is your pick, the Palisade or Santa Fe? And both of the cars are all new model, Santa Fe and Palisade. Santa Fe has doing a great job here in Korea, included together with overseas markets such as North America. And I think it's just gonna do as much and same with Palisade as well. So that's it for today's video, giving you the side-by-side comparison of 2026 Hyundai all-new Palisade and 2026 Hyundai Santa Fe. And also drop in the comment below if you have any questions about these two cars. I will get back to you with answers to best of my ability, as I always do. All right, so that really is it for today's video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. And one last thing, as far as the ride is concerned, Palisade absolutely crushed it, to be honest. Having that Preview ECS, electronically controlled suspension, for the first time ever from Hyundai. I could immediately feel it all driving the car one after another. I strongly recommend that you give it a try as well. I'm sorry, Santa Fe fans and owners out there, but we have to all agree that it's the bigger brother right there, Palisade. So that car better be an upgrade of Santa Fe in every single way, right? Palisade truly gives an amazing, awesome ride. So I really hope that you guys would give that car a try. Robust, bold, and it really fits the design language of a flagship SUV. Just perfect, don't you think? All right, that really is it. Bye-bye.